these are things I think of. How much did this cost you? Um, but I'm like, oh, that's really nice. It's in the shape of a stingray. Oh, so how's everyone doing today? We are on live. We're live on YouTube. We are recording. Hi, Christine. Hi, Carlene. We'll see who else joins
Hi.
you. So what is
Say
going
hi,
on?
Nancy.
Oh, hi.
Say
Hi.
hi.
We just had a lot of excitement at our house. A giant black bear was just walking down the street and going.
Oh,
I'm going to post a video in a minute, like going in and out of everyone's like yards this morning. And me and my
oh,
husband are out there with our cameras. And then one of the moms came home with her kids that are like 2 and 3, and we're like, "Don't get out of the car,
wow.
bear!" And then the landscaper's coming out of his car, and the bear's literally like 5 feet from him, and we're like, "Bear!"
Wow.
And he busted through the gate and just ran off. But it's they're getting very used to us, put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And he's
it's
he's an adolescent, but he was probably about 5 feet standing, and he was probably about 6 feet long. He was very big, long.
I thought you
wow.
guys had the alligators, not the bears.
So I thought that too, and I was actually thinking of making a video on this because I'm from Connecticut, where black bears run rampant,
All right.
Mhm.
and in the hills of Connecticut, not where yachts are. I'm like, let's just put it out there. And I I had a bear eating garbage one morning sitting on the hood of my car, and like that was just normal. But I moved down here, and I'm like, okay, we got alligators, we got water moccasins, we have bears, we have panthers, we have bobcats. I'm like, where did I move? Because last I knew, I moved to Florida. I didn't move to bear country. This is confusing. And Collier County, the county that we live in, has the most bears per capita than anywhere else in Florida. So they just like us.
Yeah.
But we do catch some really funny video because some folks have like cameras outside their house, Ring doorbell cameras. And there's a family of 5, and there's babies, and they're putting a pool in. So, they have those yard signs out front with like pool company. And the
Mm.
bears are hitting them back and forth and playing with them. And they're standing
Oh,
up like humans. It is quite amusing, but I would not go outside with a mama and her 4 babies. I'm good. I'm good at staying. So, anyways, that was our excitement for this morning. So I am going to post that video on social. And one thing that I want to bring up is, as we're all kind of growing our social content right now, I was doing a ton of social, and it was just like senior real estate, 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 right? And you know what was happening to my audience?
hmm.
Snooze. And then I would throw in open house, just listed, pending, sold. And it was like this. And I was posting 2, 3 times a day. And Liz Brown's going to be coming on our channel, most likely in July, probably, maybe the end of June. We'll see. We're working on a couple of things together, and I started implementing some different reels and throwing in some non-real estate stuff,
Hmm.
and I hit 1 million views on one video recently. And my Facebook, I don't know if you could see that. Let me see if I can
No, it's
unblur my background. My Facebook in the past 28 days is 485,000 views. So what I'm
Great.
saying is, it's nice to throw some things in there that has nothing to do with real estate. Like, I'll throw the bear stuff up today, right? And it's
Hmm.
starting to grow the audience and getting more engagement. And then they get to know who you are. Um, and I think that's really important. And as we kind of go through what's working, what's not, I know that next month we're working on a couple of masterminds that are all about your sphere of influence. Like I'm working on micro events for everyone, lead magnets. I love my lead magnets. They work really, really well. And what you should post, how to convert them. And we're going to be, pushing that out for everyone as part of the membership. But at the same point in time, it's all about that engagement because do you all track how many leads you get from social media every year?
Mhm.
I see yes, I see no, I see maybe. I track it. You should, because the reason why is you want to make sure that is it working, right? Are you getting any leads from it? Or are you just someone who's going to post like I was posting and getting around 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 views a month? And you're like, it's kind of working. So once you start figuring that out, and I'm working right now on using AI to respond like me through Claude on my Instagram. It's not integrated into Facebook yet, but I got a lot of leads from Facebook, more from Instagram, and believe it or not, I get at least 5 leads a year from TikTok. Yes, TikTok.
Nice.
And you don't have to post all about real estate. You can post like and this is something Liz Brown taught me. Let's see if I can pull it up. To post a video, and she's so funny. So, did anyone attend the Girls with Grit conference this year? Okay. So, I'm telling you all something new. So, I didn't want to tell you something that you were like, I heard this before. So, she said to post the dumber things, the better. And I was like, what? She also is hilarious because she teaches you in her keynote about the voice in your head. She names that voice in your head Cheryl. And she says, Cheryl, get out of my head. Every time Cheryl tells you not to do something, she yells at Cheryl because we always have that voice in our head that's, oh, you look silly. Oh, you don't look good. Oh, you have a double chin. Oh, you kind of like your eyes looked weird. She's like, screw Cheryl, just post it. So if anyone's named Cheryl, I apologize. But that's who she calls her in her head. And so if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I have posted to my story some things and I said, Cheryl, get out of my head. And those who get it understand what you're saying. But there's a guy who dresses up in like Las Vegas style outfits and does a hula hoop every day. And he gets like 1 million views every day. And I posted it on my story and said, if he can do it, we can do it, right? Because he's not the sveltest person in the universe. He's quite lumpy, put it that way. So if he can dress and do this in high heels and hula hoop, we can all do it. Just saying. So you are more powerful than you think. But I was getting my daughter's nails done. And I was reviewing an inspection report on an as-is contract. How many people love getting those?
Mm.
And I'm just showing this to you. And this is what Liz Brown taught us to do. And I posted this, and then video. And I was just reviewing it, and I was like, oh my gosh, Liz Brown came into my head, posted a video of you just sitting, drinking coffee, doing something. So I was like, you know what? I'm reviewing this inspection report and this long list of what they want us to fix on an as-is contract. Yes, we know. And I'm like, let's break down what that really means for people. And so I also broke it down in here, some myths, and then strategies, right? I did get a message on this, and I got decent insights on it. But this is the stuff that she's saying that you can post. My computer's so slow. And I got 166 views on it, right?
Mhm.
It's decent. It's not great, but you know, these are things that she says is really going to get you people to interact with you. I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's try it. These stagnant posts do okay. This one did really well. 8 seconds of where millionaires are moving, but they've been moving there for a long time. This one did really well too. Listing photo day prep. So at the conference, they broke down 28 videos that you can do from coming to soon all the way through pending and closing, and on one listing without writing, just listed, pending, or closed. So I've been working on that, and I worked on this one. Instagram does really well, but you don't have to do stuff all the time that's like you talking, because I'm so critical is the best word I could say of, oh, I tripped over that word, right? Or we're all like this sometimes. Oh, it's my 17th take, and now I've done nothing for 2 hours, but this one damn video. And now I'm frustrated because I could have called some of my clients and I could have called some of my leads, but I did nothing but this stupid video all day. And then I get frustrated. You know what happens? I don't post it. So I'm going to read off some of the key videos that they're saying you can do for your social. I have a lot of photos, by the way. Now, one of the things that I love to do is take a video of the surrounding area. If you're in an HOA, all the tennis courts and whatever they have to offer, right? All that fun stuff. All right, should be up here. And I love to do that lifestyle video for what's there. And we just have to make sure that we don't do it where we're getting stuck and doing nothing. I am so, okay. So I like to post the pre-listing photos. Normally I always get like the photographer taking pictures. For some reason this time I didn't, so I just made it work with what I had. I also post when I'm going to the listing, and like this is the drive to the listing, as a separate video. It doesn't have to be one long video. Remember, your video needs to be between 10 seconds and a minute. They don't have to all string together. Those 7-second videos do better than anything else on Instagram and TikTok. Neighborhood, like B-roll, stuff that's happening in the neighborhood, right? That's something that's really important. Carlene, I was just up in Burnt Store Marina. I just was like sharing everything there is to know about Burnt Store Marina. They actually have a little bag that says the Real Housewives of Burnt Store Marina. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, how cute.
I thought it was that I ended it with that. Expectations, like, and letting people know that what you're doing, right? And your disappointment isn't to get the listing, it's to show them exactly how we're going to make money by making them money. And everyone thinks their jobs are so easy, but we all know it's not. I always do a walkthrough vertical with my phone, and it's a walkthrough. I don't make it 5 minutes long, so I start with the door coming in. Like, this is what $680,000 is going to get you in X community. And I stop the video. I use edits, which is free to use. It's Instagram and Facebook connected. And I go through that whole listing. and I take clips, and it's a clip of each room of just panning that room for 2-3 seconds, because you're going to lose their interest, right? If we're doing staging, we talk about that, how we prep the home, get the decluttering out. I also did a video that got really good response of where's the first place that you should declutter in your house? The junk drawer. The least emotionally tied area. Second is the laundry room. This comes from Matt Paxton and his book, Keep the Memories, Lose the Stuff. So that's where I get all of my great information. Let's see. I also do a nice video of the best shots of the house, like a click through animated one. I like this one too. You can do FAQs and stories or a video on it, like what's the frequently asked questions about this area, or what it's like to live in XYZ community. I haven't done this one, but they had guessed what this home's going to sell for. I love pulling out details about the property that have universal design elements. 0-step entry, the pantry that the drawers pull out, the pullouts on all of the cabinet doors, walk in like 0-step showers, right? All of the things in the home that you can age in place with without it looking like a Mr. Grab bar on the wall. And I hone that in on multi-generational living. Like take, for instance, this house has 2 en-suites that can act as a master. One's larger, one could be for your in-laws type deal. We're seeing more and more of that. I believe the number 17% of people are now looking for multi-generational living.
Mm-hmm.
That's from the NAR report, which I love doing that. Let's see. You could do different perspectives of what it's like to live there. It could be if that house would be great for kids, what it looks like. Maybe that house was a long time house, and I don't know if you've seen this video as well, but they grew their family up there. And you talk about all the family parties that they have. Interview your sellers. Like, what did they love the best? Did they love hosting Christmas here or holidays? Or there was a big pool in the backyard, so they always did pool parties on all the holidays. You're trying to get an emotional tie for other people to be emotionally invested in it. Like, oh, I could raise my family there. Because once you get these long time listings, sometimes they need a lot of work in them, sometimes they don't. But we want to highlight the features that make this house amazing and what they loved. Because it doesn't matter who you sell it to. You could have got it from your senior client, but you could sell that house to a first-time home buyer. And it doesn't matter. We got to convert it. You can have 10, 15 listings, but if they're not selling, we got to figure out how to do that. I love doing what coffee looks like on lanai in certain areas of the house. And then one thing that I am working on is like what it's, you know, that Google image that comes down and it's like, this is where it is. And you can come down into it. There's an app for that. I forget what it is, but there's an app. I think it's a Google app, Google Earth. And you put the pin in and it goes right down. Those get high conversion rates. I like to also do like prepping for open houses. And give people like a timeline. So those are just some great videos that you can do. And then I also like to share their story. And you can do something of sharing their story. So do any of those sound like something that you could do if you do when, I don't know how many of you have listings right now? I know a few of you do. Yeah. But these are some great ones. Now, even if you don't have a listing, you can do it for a team member's listing. It's content. It doesn't matter where the content comes from, as long as in the listing, you put listing courtesy of Carlene Monroe, EXP Realty. Doesn't matter, as long as you have their permission. Say, hey, I'd love to video your property. Would you mind if I came in and videoed it? I do use the Edits app. Show you what that looks like. It's free. When you're done with a video, like I posted this video of the beach with something, when you hit export, whatever you want to post it on, sorry, you can directly post it to Instagram or Facebook. You just have to make sure that you have that page open. So some of you have like personal pages and business pages. Go to your Instagram. Oh, thank you. Go to your Instagram and make sure that that page is open before you post it from edits, because it's going to go to whatever was posted and opened last on Facebook or Instagram. Does that make sense? So like if I had my personal page up and I told edits to go and post to my Instagram page, I have my dog's page up right now. It's going to go to my dog's page. And then you're going to be like, shit, I posted it on the wrong one. And you write your caption in. I have been using Claude a lot more as an AI rather than ChatGPT, and Gemini is always my first go-to. And then I take the Gemini kind of, this is my idea from what I wanted to write in this caption, and then I put it into Claude, and I feel as if Claude is elevating my words for me, just something to think about. And see what's working for you. Perplexity is another one that's doing a really great job. And then when you post it to there, hopefully you have it set up so that it goes directly to your Facebook, and you only have to post it once. And I share it to some groups that I'm part of. You can do all of it right from your Instagram or your Facebook. Now, the reason why I like edits, is on edits, it has its own insights, and it gives you there's people who go on edits and review stuff like they do other social. I don't, but they do. And it also is just another algorithm that feeds into Instagram and Facebook. Just something to think about. And I find that it's helping me convert faster. It's getting my sellers who their adult children are watching social media more involved, and they're private messaging me. So does
Felicia,
anyone?
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So like my Instagram, I'm very intentional with speaking to my avatar, and it is family members, adult children, or caretakers of seniors. So we take all of this content that you're suggesting and just tweak it so that it appeals to that audience, right? Is that what you do? Or you just make these videos and post it for literally for anyone? And if a senior comes, like, that's great. How does that work?
I have postings to my avatar, but my avatar is the adult child and the senior themselves.
Okay.
Because my seniors down here are on social media. Big time. Oh, big time. They have their own accounts.
Okay.
So I talked to both of them.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, you have to decide what that's going to look like. It is going to appeal to anyone who is looking in your area. You're going to get
Right.
other people in there. It's just inevitable. It's just like if people are afraid to niche down because they feel if it's going to pigeonhole them. Nope, nope. It actually does the opposite for you. It gives you purpose and direction. And you start building an audience, and then people can see how you can help them. I have a lot of folks that reach out to me who want to downsize because they're empty nesters. I know a lot of empty nesters in their 40s right now. Just saying. Doesn't mean that they're a senior.
Right.
It's
Okay.
a little bit different. So if you start kind of figuring this out, you're going to attract more people. Definitely.
Yeah, because I'm like knees deep in this senior niche, but every once in a while I'll get like a random first time home buyer, which I really do love. But
I
I
love
also
buyers. Yeah.
it's yeah, it's different. And equally as rewarding, but randomly I do. But I
Yeah.
also want to put it out there and like I use humor quite a bit. Like, yeah, I love first time home buyers, but can you tell your grandma about me? So I wanna use that to my advantage.
Absolutely. When I get a buyer, I get so excited.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Like
get to go spend
tell
someone else's
your
money.
crazy uncle
I know, I'm like, this is
he
awesome.
needs to buy a house.
So
Thank you.
before I got to head out in a few minutes, but before I do, I want to loop everyone in. I created a online, it's a referral network for agents, the adult child, or the senior themselves. I'm putting it in here. I launched it yesterday. Of course, my husband brings me food right now. And I have to leave for a listing appointment in like 1 minute. And I'm like, how fast can I eat? This is free for those who want to join it for free. And I'll show it to you quick. I'll share my screen. There's options to level up, always. That's what we do. This is going to be for hand vetted agents that want to be able to be found nationwide. And you can search by state, by specialties. We just launched it yesterday. I have to approve everyone who comes through. There's a list and there's a map view. So I'm Diane, I got to make sure I have you up in Montana because I have no one up in Montana yet. See, it's empty.
Absolutely.
And we're starting to get some people kind of floating all the way in. I got El Paso, we got New Jersey. So we want everyone to be able to get in here. Like I said, there's 3 different options to join. It is a way for you to get referrals. There is no referral fee taken. So I'm not saying that, oh, you're using our services, it's a 30% referral fee or anything. Nope. This is for you all who are going through all of this training that we've been doing, either through PAC or through the blueprint that I have. It is a way for me to elevate you on a nationwide platform for free. This is the first that I'm rolling this out. There's going to be a lot more that's going to roll out after this. So get on quick because there's going to be a lot more rollouts happening. And I want everyone to be able to join early. I dropped the website in here. I'll move this over. And it's the Senior Real Estate Finder. It's done through the Lovable app. I learned how to code this past week. Really cool. I feel like so empowered. But the idea is to be able to get a curated directory together based on your expertise. And those of you who are with EXP, Carlene, Christine. I don't know if Sherry is. And I don't think Diana, you are. I'm going to be rolling out something for EXP agents as well. So there's a lot more coming down the pike. We got a lot more fun stuff happening. And I'm sorry. We are just going to be pushing through to make this the largest senior referral network in the nation. So as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Make sure you sign up so that we can get your name and information in there. It's super important. It's free. I'm like, I don't know why everyone's taking so much time. I get it. Everyone's busy. But reach out to me for questions. I hope y'all learned some tips today. Go make some boring ass videos of you sitting, looking out a window, standing in front of a kitchen sink, and put some words over it for what you were working on for the day. They're converting. Go out and get some business. Hope you have a great day today. Thanks for
Thank you,
Thank you.
Felicia.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.